Testing, testing, testing. What's wrong with my computer? Why is everything slow? Test. Wait. What's happening? Is this another bug? What's wrong with my internet? It's being super slow right now. Give me one moment. I think I know what's wrong. Give me 1 second. I will be back in 1 moment. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why my internet was being a bit weird, but hello, 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 hello. It's been a while. How have you all been? I'm Neon Yaminair, your hostess with the mostest. How are you all doing? Let's see who's here. Hi, Ariv. Yeah, you were 8 minutes late. Deal with it. You should have been here like within 2 seconds. Do better next time. Do better. Do better. Do better. Okay. 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 Let's see who else is here. Hi, Vorline. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? Let's see. Who else is here? What was I gonna say? But yeah, so chat, like I got a, what do you call those things? I got like a little Roku streaming stick like for cheap on a discount recently, and I set that up like yesterday. So I like been watching like a lot of anime between yesterday and today. Let me drink some water because my throat is super dry. Anyway, yeah, my like throat is like super dry, and like I don't know, I might actually like hate Roku or whatever because I thought it'd be like super simple, just put like Tubi, Crunchyroll, YouTube, or whatever I want on it, and just like stream like that. But like, I don't know, like it's got like so much bloat. Like I want to like read how do I like delete some of these extra apps because it looks like there's like streaming services I don't have, streaming services I like don't care about. I just want to have my basics, YouTube, Crunchyroll. I don't have a Retro Crush subscription, but maybe Retro Crush someday in high dev, whatever. Like all the major anime streaming services. Plus like YouTube and Tubi. I love Tubi so much. Tubi is like the best streaming service ever. Like yeah, it's like has ads, but it's free, so it's fine. Like the ads aren't horrible. Although when I was watching Kamen Rider Ryuki on a Tubi earlier today, they had like some ads for like Depends. It was like sure, get that bread, but like I get it, but I really don't want to see a adult diaper ad, you know? Like I'm not that old, like whoever they're using to gather information on me or whatever, like whichever information broker that they're paying, your info is very out of date. Or not out of date, it's very off. I might act old, but I'm not that old, you know? Give me 1 second. Let me clean my glasses because it feels like glasses been weird, been weird. Give me 1 second. Let me clean my glasses. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, app bloat gets out of hand. I love Tubi. Lets me watch stuff I can't. Exactly, exactly. A lot of people are like being weird about Tubi now because like I want to say all of the classic stuff from Cartoon Network, you know, the stuff from the 90s and 2000s, you know, my gym partner's a monkey, Kiss Next Door, Powerpuff Girls, you know, Dexter's Lab, all like the classics. All that stuff is like on Tubi right now. And that means like a lot of people are like actually going to Tubi now. Like they're like being, they're trying to they're trying to gentrify Tubi. Like they're saying like, oh Tubi, like I like it, but like I just want to like pay for like no ads. It's like no, no, that's the appeal of like Tubi. Like you just like it's like a regular TV channel except you just get to pick whatever. Like yeah, you gotta deal with the ads, but it's like free, you know. Don't make it into like Hulu too or whatever, where it's like for a few years or whatever, it's like free or whatever with ads, and then like they start adding primo subscriptions or whatever, you know. Like that's part of the appeal or whatever. I use it to show my friends. Columbo is on Tubi. I didn't know that because I think like the thing is when there is a show that I'm interested in or whatever, like my first thing is to go to Google and see like which streaming services is it on, and if it's on a streaming service that I have already, then that'll be like the way I look for it. If I can't find it that way, I'll do other methods, if you know what I mean. But like when I like looked up like, hey Google, where is Columbo streaming? And like it told me, I think it was like Paramount Plus or Paramount. It was either Paramount Plus or Peacock, I think. And like I watched like I want to say 2 to 3 episodes of Columbo on Peacock a few years ago because like you remember though like when like they did all those like Columbo memes like a few years ago, like you know like Columbo solves the Kira case and like all kinds of like it was like what's that one Columbo meme? It's like why do they call it a of in if you put in the food and you of out the warm food or whatever, you know? Not choice, just free. You just don't need an account. Yeah, but the thing is, I do like to. I am a big advocate of Tubi, so it's like if they ever wanted an official VTuber sponsor or an official spokeswoman, I would jump on that job like immediately. I'd probably have to like get someone to like rein me back to actually read the contract, but like I would definitely do that gig if like Tubi like wanted to hire me, you know? Like Tubi, like somebody from embassy, if you're watching, call me. Please, please come on. But I'm like a big advocate of like Tubi or whatever, because like technically you don't need an account, but I like to have an account to keep track of the stuff that I watch because I don't use most of the time when I use Tubi for movies, it's for like movie night, like Wishmaster 1, Wishmaster 2, and that Pasta Zombie Killer movie we watched in Discord like a while back. All of those are from Tubi. But like when I'm watching like Tubi on my own like private time or whatever, it's usually me watching like some random obscure anime that I forgot existed, or some Ultraman or Kamen Rider Yuki, or maybe some Super Sentai. I was watching Zoo Ranger, you know, the series that became the original season of Power Rangers, you know, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers a few years ago. I mean, uh, I was like watching that on Tubi. Pretty good show. Really weird, really random. But like I watch a lot of shows, so it's like sometimes I want to watch something on my second screen or in a windowed view or whatever when I'm like working on something and I can never remember what show I was watching and like what episode I left off on. So it's like it's easier to connect everything between my computer, my PlayStation, and my Roku or whatever, you know. Mm, I don't mind having an account. It's the fact that you don't need one. True, 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 true. I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're a casual person that just like wants to watch a few movies, you're not a Tubi maniac like me. Not having an account is perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable. But like when you're an addict like me, you kind of gotta have that account. You know, it's really good. It's so useful. You know. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. But yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like Roku, it's fine, but like all the unnecessary apps that it comes preloaded with, and like a bunch of other unnecessary things and fluff that are on the main screen. I don't like those, and like I don't know if I can actually turn the thing off because I kind of got it like less than 24 hours ago. So it's like, I don't know how everything works yet. But like, so if you noticed when I started the stream, my I was lagging a little bit. I was being a little bit like crazy and derpy or something. I think because I don't think you can like technically turn off a Roku. I think it was like still sucking up a lot of my bandwidth while I'm streaming. So I think that's something I have to like keep in mind. Don't have the Roku plugged in while I'm streaming because my internet's not good enough for that, you know? Which is sad, but that's the trade-off for like living in the middle of nowhere, you know? Let me get some more water. I really need to get some more water tomorrow because like I've got like two or three more bottles of water before I'm just straight dry. Being a bandwidth hog is a drawback for the Roku, it seems. Yeah, like I don't know if it's a me issue or if that's like a common thing for Roku because I assume like it's kind of like a smart TV device thing, so probably does like a bunch of stuff to like keep itself like awake or whatever. And it's like really be nice if you could just turn it off, you know? But whatever, whatever, whatever. Cause like I don't know, like getting the a cheap Roku was like much cheaper than getting another PS4 controller because video game controllers, even for like old systems, for like the PS4, they're really expensive, really pricey. I want to say like 40, 30, 40, 30 bucks or something. And it's like, I probably could, but it's kind of like, I don't know, you know? I just don't feel like it ever. Because, like, I don't know, my old controller that was broken, it was like a really, really, really nice controller. It was a special PS4 controller, if that was like for the, I want to say it was the 30th anniversary, or it might have been the 40th anniversary of the PlayStation brand or so. Can't be 40 because PlayStation 1 was PlayStation 1 was 96, 97 maybe. Because I want to say like the Nintendo 64 that was 96, 95. And like I want to say the PS1 was the rival to the N64, so it had to be like around the same time, I think. I think. But I'm not sure. It's like whatever, you know. Oh my god, I'm already running out of water. But yeah, I'm still like learning how like the thing works or whatever. But it's like nice to be able to relax and just watch anime on like my big screen TV, you know? It's not a big screen TV, but you know what I mean. I Part of being an anime stomp for me is I don't like watching anime on my phone. I'll watch anime sometimes on my computer, but like if it's something I'm really into, I'll just like lay back and just relax and make a little bit of time and just like start watching a show that I'm really interested in or I really want to watch on my main TV, you know? Bounce on my head. Ow. That's why a queen of time stream. Please get more water. I'll get some water this afternoon. Although I was like doing my like laundry earlier today, and I had a big bottle with me at the laundromat. So, but I gotta go get that in my car. So, I don't want to walk that far. Yeah. But I don't know. Time stream is very specific because like it's like depending on what the question is, it's like how close my answer is gonna be because there was like a question during time stream. It was like what year was like canned bread or canned tang made or something, and like I guess it was like 1950 because like I don't know. I didn't like canning everything get super big and super popular after World War II or something really odd, really specific, you know. But yeah. But yeah. I spent like let's say like the first last few hours before I went to go to bed. I want to say what like 3 4 hours, like nothing but like watching anime before I went to sleep. I watched like the new Yoroi Shinden Samurai Troopers as VT. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the chat. I was like watching like the new Samurai Troopers anime, which is like based on an old anime from like 1985 called like Yoroiden Samurai Troopers. Like apparently like came out it got an English version in America like 1995, 1996. So like it was kind of like jumping on that Power Rangers boom because it's kind of like Power Rangers, but like instead of being dinosaur themed or whatever, they are elements themed. Like there's like one who's like metal, one that's water, one that's light, one that's fire, one that's like wind or something, you know? It's really like cool. Like I think like the English adaptation was called Ronin Warriors. It's pretty cool, pretty neat, you know. Like this is like a I think it's like a sequel to that original series because I want to say like the original series is like canon to it because like it they do like flashbacks to like certain events from the original series. Sounds like a good time. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I'm not gonna say it's super good. Like the first few episodes are kind of slow. It kind of only gets by on basically hype moments and aura, as people say, because like the plot is very simple. Like you can, I think I already figure out what the main bad guys plan is from like episode 3, and 9 episodes are out, and it's like they're nowhere that they're gonna like go full 24, 26 with this series. It feels like it's starting to wrap up 9 already because it's at episode 9 right now. Let me get some more water. But yeah, it is kind of like slow for the first few episodes. Doesn't do anything like super interesting. And but like I don't know, like the human drama is pretty cool, but like how aggressively 80s coded the soundtrack is kind of what gets me because like they keep playing random songs that were like I'm guessing top 10s, top 100 100s from like pop charts or whatever in like the 80s, whatever. Because I want to say like the oldest song they played is like one from like 79, and the newest song I want to say they played is like it's like from I want to say 88, 89, because it kind of fits that whole aggressive 80s genre, that vibe, genre and vibe that they're going for, whatever, you know. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm probably gonna keep watching it, but it's like not something I'd say like, yeah, you gotta like watch this. But like, it's not the worst thing I've like seen this last year, or whatever. You know, there is like there is I never bothered to learn what any of the characters like names are, but like one of the characters, he's like super cool. Like he's got like water themed powers or whatever, and his weapon is a sword and a shield. It's like funny watching him fight sometimes because in the background, like he'll use his like power to like make like a wave or whatever, and then he's just like doing like a slashing strike with like a wave of water behind him, and then like he'll like flood the battlefield or whatever. And he since did you remember how I said he has a sword and shield as his weapons? He'll like start surfing away on his shield. It's like that's kind of cheesy. That's kind of corny, but like I love that. I love that. I love that. I've it surprised me no one's ever come up with that as idea. You know, guy that uses a surfboard and a sword to fight. You know, it's dumb, cheesy, but also kind of cute. So I really, really like it. You know, yeah. I like it a lot. I don't know when the new episode came out, but I want to say episode 9 is the most recent episode. And unless they do like a end of season shakeup, I don't see it going past 12 or 13 episodes, because it really feels like it's gonna end soon, you know, because it's that episode 9. It like and it's like not poorly paced, but the pacing is decent enough where it feels like yeah, they could like come to a satisfying, yeah, satisfying, that's the word, a satisfying end by like episode 13, you know. Oh my god, probably need to like stop buying lozenges or something for stream, because like I don't know it, or probably look up some better speaking, better stability, or what's the word, vocal endurance techniques or whatever, because I don't like talk a lot on stream, but like it feels like I get dried out pretty easy, you know. Speaking of music, my demi boy brother reports still being addicted to High Your Conde, so not even aces are free of your ability to corrupt them. So nice. Speaking of music, and that anime I was talking about, I'm like I like a lot of like older J-pop music, but like the thing is like a bunch of the songs they like play in the background or like sing during the show or like from the 80s. It was like some of the show songs I didn't know were like that old. Like they play Linda in one episode, and like if you ask me like what year Linda was from, I would assume it was like from 99 or 2001, because I know there was like a movie, a Japanese movie that had it as a important plot point in the in its. And I want to say there's like so many Taiko Drum Master games that have Linda as a song, and I want to say it was a playable song in Tatakae Oendan. If you've never heard of Tatakae Oendan, it is the original Japanese version of Elite Beat Agents for the DS. Super fun game where you like motivate people by like playing songs and like doing male cheerleader routines. It's really nice. In fact, if you've never heard Linda, let me see if I can like play it for you right quick. Let me see if I can. Ah, No, that's the wrong one. Mm, if I can get this to open. But yeah, I had like no idea this song is like apparently from like either 85 or 87, one of the two. And mm, okay, yeah. This looks like the 87. Uh if I can get it to play, but will you play? But yeah, like I thought this song was like, if you asked me like the how old this song was, I would have guessed like 99 or so, because it kind of has that. I am bad with music genres. Like I only know like the basic ones or whatever, but like it kind of has that grunge or maybe Kurt Cobain kind of vibe or whatever. Like Kurt Cobain, he was like Nirvana, or was he like a different band or whatever? But it kind of has that kind of like really specific garage bandy kind of vibe to it, you know? I'm probably mixing a bunch of genres that like don't go together, but like I know what I'm thinking about, like based solely on vibes or whatever, you know? Okay. Speaking of water, Chad, like I like looked up, I found out like a really cool like fun fact recently. So, did you know like in Nagasaki, which is in the southern part of Japan, there is an area called Isahaya Bay? Did you know Isahaya Bay is like very important to gaming culture in general? So like in I want to say around 2001 or so, there was this like a land reclamation proposal for Isahaya Bay because they were like trying to build up the city so like they could like they were trying to dry parts of the bay in that area so they could build farms on the land and build businesses on the land. Did you know that land reclamation project is what Team Aqua and Team Magma from Pokemon are like based on? Because like it's kind of like based on that because like the farmers were pro making the expanding the land so they could have like more areas to grow their crops and more places for like businesses and residential areas and stuff like that. But like the fishermen were against it because like they didn't want the environment to get hurt because like that's like when the fish or whatever like when the environment gets hurt, the fish get hurt too, and like they make their money from like the seaweed and the fish and everything else that lives in the area, and like it's crazy. It was like an ongoing incident or ongoing situation when Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby like first came out, whatever. Because I want to say they finally got it agreed in 2008, and that was like years after Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire. It was like insane or whatever. Like they kept like voting on whether or not to like do it, but like the land crew actually won or whatever. So I guess in the long run, Team Magma won. They got more land or whatever. Although like that's kind of cool that like not knowing that history behind it kind of makes Team Aqua and Team Magma look silly. But when you figure out like, oh, there's a thing that this is actually based on, it like makes a little bit more sense or whatever. Hello, Uji. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. How you doing, sweetheart? Thanks for stopping by. Mm. But But however, the farmers winning and getting extra land kind of came at a cost, like the farmers, I mean, fishermen, kind of like the fishermen said they would. Because, like, as late as a few years ago, like 2022, they've kind of been reporting diminishing fishing yields recently, and they're trying to, like, get the barrier or whatever the dam or the whatever like taken down or whatever, because like it's been over a decade, so there's like proof of like the damage that it's causing or whatever. And like, I'm not Japanese and I don't like live there or anything, but like it kind of like looks like they didn't, like, yeah, they dried up that area and like made extra land for them to do stuff with it, but like it looks like they haven't like done anything with it, because I like looked at some pictures of it recently, and it just looks like a bridge that's like that goes through the middle of a desert. It's kind of dumb or whatever. That's pretty neat. I would never expect Pokemon to ever manage to be topical. I feel like Pokemon always has little moral messages, and like if you like think about it a little bit, kind of story plots. You know, sounds like it wasn't worth the trade off. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because I mean, like I said, they got the land, but they did. Looks like they haven't like done anything like with it. It's just like there, just dry. Like I kind of feel like they probably should have like done like a bunch of ge- ah mm, do I have water? Do I have any water? Mm, give me one moment. Let me go get some water. I will be back in 1 second. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Wait. Mm, let me get that water. Thanks for the hydrate, line. But what was I saying? Yeah, they could have like definitely hired a geologist or something to help think this out better a little bit, because who knows like what other ramifications are of their actions or whatever. Because I heard there was like something similar in California, I want to say in the 90s, I think, where like they were gonna like do some kind of like major construction or something in a lake or maybe a bay or something in California, and like instead of actually going with it, I want to say they got a guy to make a physical model of like the entire area they were like going to do, and like to like test out like what they were gonna go do, and like whatever it was like really catastrophic, so they kind of didn't go with it. And it was like really weird at the time that they made a physical model of whatever they were trying to do, because like normally for that type of thing they would have done a computer simulation or like just like run the numbers or whatever, you know. So it's like, yeah, hire geologists, you know, they're like really really important, you know. Okay, chat, give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. We learned our lesson after the Salton Sea. What is the Salton Sea? Is that in California or is that somewhere else? Salts on. Both of those sound like actual names, to be honest, but you know. Mm, okay, chat. Let's get started with the crossword puzzle. Mm-hmm. Oops. Why does it look like that? Give me one moment. There. That looks better. Mm, so this is since I didn't do my crossword puzzles last week, gotta hate having such long hair. Sometimes it gets weird when it like slips in your shirts and starts scratching your neck or tickling your neck. You know, but it was kind of a accidental. So oof, that's rough. That's rough. Was that like? Has it always been called Saltan Lake, or do people call it that because it's accidental saltwater lake? Um. Oh no, I think YouTube's dying. I really want to play music on stream, but I kind of like don't want to get a Spotify account or whatever people use. And it's like could I could download a bunch of music, but it's like eh. Although one of these days I'm just gonna like bite the bullet and like play an actual CD for the stream, you know. I've got like anime OSTs, so I mean maybe maybe Google, maybe YouTube might like that. Maybe YouTube might not like that. I'm not sure at all. But anyway. Mm, which numbers are these? This is 44, and this one is da 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 da. Let's do 44 first. So let's see. Restaurant chain that published "I Love You, Colonel Sanders." Oh, KFC. Easy one. They had to pick the Weeaboo chicken place, the anime nerd chicken place. Chat, who do you think, which fast food place makes the best fried chicken. I'm not saying a KFC is bad, but I don't think it's good either. I think my favorite is probably unironically Church's because like it's fried chicken, so it's like got that perfect amount of grease, and the biscuits are really, really, really good. You know. Um. Also, ads start in about 5 minutes. By the way. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. C4 across. So I'm guessing these two are related. So if I can't figure them out, probably going to have to skip those for a little bit. Off the ground. Not sure. Goes off. Story changes in anime adaptation. Say probably filler, maybe. FILL. No, it can't be filler because not enough letters. I'm curious. Okay, so nine down, a One Piece character that shares her name with an Australian animal. That's Koala. Koala is like one of my favorite characters. Like, it's cool that like she kind of like didn't stay in flashbacks only. She's in the mainline story and she does her own thing. She even like knows Fishman karate, so she can like fight for herself now. You know. Hi, Biss. It's been a while. How have you been? Japanese floor mattress. Oh, wait. Japanese floor mattress down. That's probably futon. Like Alex Armstrong's chin. I want to say cut because like he's super muscular and like cut means like you're like muscular or you have like a strong chin, I think. Could be wrong, you know. Scorch on the grill. Could be BBQ, but no, that's not enough letters. It's weird how they've gotten harder with the mini crosswords. Well, I've been sick with high hay fever for 2 entire weeks. I'm suffering from infection, coughings, but otherwise good. Oof, oof. Sorry to hear about that. Hopefully you get better soon, you know? Mm-hmm. Mm. Scorch on grill. Yeah, I have no idea what 4 down could be. And 3, I'm not sure. So I guess I have to like try across because mm, oh, so chat like 4 and 5. I get what they're going here, but like that's kind of mean. That's kind of rude. Like doing spoilers. Excuse me, doing spoilers in the crossword puzzle because I know exactly what the answer to 4 and 5 are, but like they're kind of spoilers or they're a really cool Easter egg for Fire Force. I don't. I've never like really got into Fire Force. I don't have anything against her or anything. I just never got around to watching it, and it's like I've never seen any good reasons to watch it. You know, so it's like whatever. But I do know like the one thing about the actual spoiler from like the end of the story or whatever, you know. So it's like yeah, they're putting a super cool Easter egg or spoilers to a different series in it. But yeah. I know what 4 across and 4 across and 5 across are because it's Soul Eater. Because like Soul Eater is the sequel to Fire Force or they're in the same universe or something. I've never got into Soul Eater. I never got into Fire Force, so I don't know the exact. I don't know the exact reason why or whatever, but I know it's like the moon's the same, or it's like maybe the events from Fire Force called Soul Eater. I don't know, you know? Seven across. I want to say off the ground would probably be aloft because ALOFT, but I think the last anime I generally watched was the one with the neat teacher who's very smart and gets forced to become a teacher at his sister's school. That sounds vaguely familiar, but do you remember anything else? Because it sounds familiar, but I can't give you a title from that. I'm gonna guess like seven across is a loft, but let's see what four down is. So Scorch, that's probably Seer, so AR. So yeah, I think seven across is a loft. And StarCraft 2 genre briefly. RTG? Wait. StarCraft 2, that is a real-time strategy game, I think. So it'd be RTS, I think. Okay, it was S. Nice. And eight across is probably rants. Someone who gets heated and complains when the anime and the manga aren't one to one with each other. Nice. I think there was a part of his introduction class basically giving every student a MMO on their mobile to play as some kind of home. Huh. Was it the World Only God Knows, like the one series where like the main character he knows how to beat any like visual novel or something, and like he uses that power to help like an angel get her wings or something, I think. It's like an older series. I want to say from like 2008. It's called Denpa Kyoshi or Denpa Teacher. Let me see if I can find it because that sounds familiar. Mm, but is it this one? Because like that's what's the first thing that comes to mind, but I'm not sure at all. So yeah. Don't know if he gives like his students like an MMO or whatever. It is? Oh, nice. Hey, I got it right. Nice, nice, nice. I think I had a friend who was into this series, or they like suggested to me, and I think I read like the first few chapters, but it was kind of eh. And I know they made an anime eventually, but I never like watched it or anything, so it's like whatever to me, you know? Is it something you like? Do you recommend it, or no, you don't care either way? Nice. Nice warm up. Still crazy they gave us the anime nerd chicken place for number one. So one across, cross-shaped input into a video game controller. Uh, that's probably a D-pad. So wait, D. P A D. Remember reading it a long time ago. I don't know if I recommend it now as I've not seen how it goes. You didn't finish it, or you don't know if it aged well, or if it's like if it was like one of the things where you like liked it because you were like 15 or whatever, you know. Vast Mongolian desert. Ooh, that's Gobi. I think that's Gobi. I can highly recommend Valhalla Bint. I know that's not the name of an actual series. Nice try, nice try. Posture check. Thank you for the posture check, Aref. 11 is iron. I didn't watch Cabaneri, but like someone who watched it, like I described it as Attack on Titan, but the giants are smaller. But I mean, if it's Attack on Titan, but the giants are smaller, isn't that just a zombie movie? That is an actual manga. I'm not joking. Sure, sure it is. Sure it is. Sure it is. Sure it is. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. You can't get me that easily, you know? So, leopard user in One Piece. That's like Rob Lucci, but like, how do they spell his name in English? Because I want to say it's like Lucci, I think. It sounds like it's a meme or it's like a shit post someone made on like Reddit or 4chan or something, you know? 2021 anime based on Hiro Mashima manga. I don't know actually. Let's come back to that one. Digital birthday greeting. A lot of these are getting much, much harder. So popular messaging app in Japan, that's probably Line. Which is it's kind of sad. Like Line never got popular in America, but like with like how Discord's messing up, maybe it might get popular in America. Although like I don't think you can use your own custom emotes like Discord, and I don't know. I don't want to like spend all my money on like microtransactions buying every single Ultraman line stamp. You know, just for that, Yami, I'm sending it so you can see it's the actual manga. Big if true. Also, I'll look at it after stream, you know? Blue feline in both 14 cross and 20 cross. I want to say that's happy because that's the blue winged cat from Fairy Tale and something else. Do they spell happy with an I or Y though? Y. That is fine. Japanese portmanteau of erotic game, eroge. Cat, do you have a favorite eroge? I like rants. Like I know it's like a little bit problematic, but like the gameplay is always interesting. The story is kind of good too, you know. If only if you can put the Ultraman's align stamps on your phone. True, 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 true. I've been wanting to get a personal Ultraman like rise sequence type emote made, but like a lot of people say they can't do it because like the pose is really specific because like I want to say like the original Ultraman rise sequence, it was like done with a prop that has like a giant fist and a small body to give it that forced perspective. So it's like technically it is bad proportions, but still, you know, I want it, you know, it would look nice. I know that OST would I this is from Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, this is Never Turn Back from Shadow the Hedgehog. You remember the GameCube slash PlayStation game? It looks stylish as fuck. That's what that shot is. True, true, true. Beat one's wings. I'm gonna guess flap. Flap like I don't know if it was like a if it was fake news, if it was something they actually do, but like I heard there's going to be a Flappy Bird movie either late this year or sometime next year. It's Flappy Bird. Like, what do you even like do with that game? And besides, like, even if you could make a Flappy Bird movie, it has the pipes from Mario. I'm pretty sure Nintendo could sue them into the ground or whatever, you know. That is what it is. That is what it is. Release a game on another platform. That is a port. TV informative TV spots. Um, I want to say 30 across would be infomercial, but like definitely doesn't fit, you know? Yeah, it is super nostalgic. I borrowed that game from like a friend forever ago, you know? It's a shame that like no one like likes it or like everyone makes fun of it because like I don't know. What if they made a Steam port or a HG release of Shadow the Hedgehog, you know? That way we could get that damn fourth Chaos Emerald in HD, right? Bendable body part. I want to say elbow. ELBOW, but let's see what D down is. Guillermo del Toro. Okay. It would. Oops. That's not where the B goes. And I mean, they gave Bubsy another shot, so I mean, if they really wanted to, they could give Shadow another shot, you know? Mm, secrecy agreements for voice actors, abbreviations. Probably 13 across is NDAS. Mm. Oh, so pointy nose creature from both 14 and 20 cross, from Rave Master and from Fairy Tale. That'd be Plu with an E. Give me 1 second. Music stopped. Mm-hmm. Especially after the Sonic movie where Shao showed up, you could basically ride that hype into it. Exactly, exactly. Although I want to say they probably didn't want to risk it, so they went with didn't they go with like extra content for Generations or Frontier that was like based around Shadow? Ah, I really need to get better internet. So like I know they did something for Shadow, but like I don't know how much work it goes into making HD re-release or whatever. So it's like I kind of get it, but I kind of don't. You know, three down, multiple choices, A, B, C, D. Four down is seis, doce. Spanish isn't that good. I'm pretty sure it's doce, right? Because doce is 12, and seis is 6. So let's see. So 2021 anime based on Hero Mashima manga. It's gonna be Eden Zero because I know Fairy Tail is old, but I'm not sure how old Fairy Tail is because I don't know exactly when the first Fairy Tail adaptation came out. I I was pretty sure it was before 2021, but you can never be too sure, you know. So Eden's Zero. 10 down is Cabernet producer. Oh, winery. That was an easy one. I like that. 6 on cross. Digital birthday greeting. I feel like it would be something like emotes or something, but feels too generic. Feels like that should be wrong, but it might be right. Request board. 6 down is Fate Grand Order. Market shopping district. Ginza. I've never been to Ginza. I kind of stayed away from the like the fancy parts of Japan. I didn't even go to like Roppongi, you know, and Roppongi is a fancier part of Japan, but it's not the highest tier fancy place, you know. I didn't even go to Azajuban, and Azajuban isn't fancy, but it is fancy, if that makes any sense. 16 across is okay. Digital birthday greeting, e-card. Let me get some more water. So 17 across, speak out against. Second on last letter is R, but I'm not sure what the rest could be. Let's come back to that later. 2029, based on Hiro Mashima manga. Didn't know Fairy Tail was that old, but whatever. But I'm pretty sure it's Fairy Tail. If Fairy Tail is 2009, how old is what's the one that came out before Fairy Tail? Like the other Mashima manga? It's like the one with like the magic sword. Rave Master. Yes, yes. Oh my god, yes. How old is like Rave Master if like it was apparently before 2009? Right now, not sure. 27 in form of TV spots. I'm gonna say about oof. That was forever ago. Woof. Well, that makes sense because I want to say I did see a YouTube video recently about them having a Rave Master GBA slash GameCube game. I want to say. I could be right, could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there is a Rave Master GameCube game. But I may be thinking of the manga. I never watched the anime. That is fair. That is fair. I think they might be an English dub or an English official version for the anime, though. Organization for Senior Citizens. If you used to watch Rave Master as a child, then you do need to be part of the AARP. Startup launches in brief. Is 22 iPod? Feels like that would be wrong, but I'm gonna guess 23 across is Ladies Pro Golfer Association because PGA is Pro Golfers Association, I think. Nice. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure ED artist. Oh yes, because they do that one song. which is the ending JoJo ending theme song done by Guess. I want to say that's Roundabout, right? Let me check, chat. Let me check. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's Roundabout, right? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it was Yes was Roundabout. It's a good song, so let's play it. But yeah. So 26 down is gonna be Yes. Mm-hmm. Informative TV spots. Launches in brief. What's 30 across supposed to be? Mm. Move like a ninja. Let's come back to that one. Stop launches. $100 shop franchise. I should know this, but I'm drawing a blank. Thorfinn's new friend in Vinland Saga. Never watched Vinland Saga. Move like a ninja. Speak out against. Right now. Oh wait, what's 15 down? Weapon yielded by Shinoa Hiragi in Seraph of the End. I think I read the manga for that. Chat, I just realized what the theme for this week's crossword was, or last week's crossword. Man on a Mashima. Like man on a mission, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Myself across. Move like a ninja. Second letter is E, third letter is E, last letter is T. I don't know, Chad. I don't know. I don't know what 22 is down is, but it feels like it could be iPod, but nope, it's not iPod. Why are they gonna spell it that way? IPO and then it's not iPod? Startup launches in brief. Orphan's friend. Thanks for the hydrate, Vorlon. Move like that's crazy. Like was doing so well, good for like the top left, bottom, or top left, top right, but it's like the last parts that are giving me a little bit of trouble. Mm. Mm. Oh, wait. PSAs, because public service announcement. That makes sense. Okay, so the rest is, and I don't know what IPOs are. I want to say like it'd be like scathe or scath or something, but it's probably not right. Nope. Let's try E. Nope. All right, what is it then? Give me the letter. Wait. Reveal square. Scythe. Duh, of course. So like this one threw me off. Like I thought it was the name of the weapon, not the type of weapon. But that should have been a lot more obvious because it says weapon wielded by Shinoa Hiragi and Seraph of the End. Mm. Speak out against, that's probably decry. Nice. Okay, 100 yens, Francis. Daiso. Move like a ninja. Move like a ninja. CRE blank T. Hmm. Mm. I name maybe? Einar? I just guessed. My seven cross is Asao. Mm. I have no idea what this last one's supposed to be. Mm. Wait, crept? Okay, chat, I get it. So now is ASAP. So like I think I get it now, chat. Now, right now is ASAP and move stealthily like a ninja is crept. That's a good one. That was a good one. 22 minutes. That's not actually that is pretty good. Normally I'm at like 20 or more normally I'm at like 30ish, 40ish, you know. Still, that's pretty good. Nice. All right. And so, since we didn't do last week's crossword puzzle, we get a little bit of more crossword puzzles today. This is 45. Wait. Mm, wait. No. Where's the all crosswords? Mm, mm. Oh wait, here it is. This is the 4x5. Sure, I can do it this way too, I guess. Number one, I think that's another movie I watched in the Discord was like Saga of Time of Evil, or maybe I watched it with my friends specifically in Discord, but I do remember watching this in a group. It was an okay movie, not my or no, it was a show, not the movie. Not a bad show, but like doesn't really do anything for me specifically. Taiwan-based tech giant Demon Slayer themed products. That could be anyone. But then again, I don't know Taiwan specific electronics companies. Ada Cross, occasion for men to White Day. Mm, so like these big ones are kind of a hit and miss because like if you know what the answer is, then it kind of chunks it knocks out like a big chunk of the crossword puzzle. But if you like don't, you're gonna struggle, you know? Before poetically prior, maybe? Maybe ago, perhaps? Hollywood horror saw because they did a Osaw Matsu episode like for the opener. It's really sad about Osamatsu. It was like one of my favorite series, but like the most recent one that they did in like 2025 isn't good at all because like it was made to like they've been making Osamatsu series for like I want to say past 6 8 years or something, and this year or last year was the anniversary of the or was the original creator's birthday. He's like been dead for a while or something. So like I want to say Osamatsu is the most relevant a thing that he has in like pop culture right now, and they kind of like made it like unnecessarily family friendly, and the jokes aren't as mean spirited as they used to be, and it's like, what's the point? If they're gonna change it that much, because I mean like it's very different than its original source material, but like it kind of became its own thing, and now they're just trying to lower it lower the quality whatever because like I want to say they couldn't make they couldn't make sex jokes, they couldn't make jerk off jokes like they used to, they had to tone down the fan service, no mean spirited jokes, and it's like a lot of people like blame the director, but like it's not the director's fault. I don't think it was more like his hands were tied because he's made some of the best episodes in the series, but like it's kind of like they like gave him so many limitations of like what he could and could not do for like the last season. It's kind of like they kind of like set him up as a patsy pretty much, which is kind of sad. Because like so like when I drop a series, I usually like when I drop a series, it's because like I'm not interested anymore, but it's like more of a I'm not gonna watch this anymore. But it's like it's never a active decision if that makes any sense. Like if I'm like not into a show, I'll just like stop watching it. It's probably it won't be like a I'm making an announcement, I'm not watching your show anymore type vibe. That's like not something I would do, but it's like that's kind of what I did for like the last season of Osomatsu because like the last season I want to say has an episode. I think it was episode 4 or 5 where like the brothers they're like working together to help set up a festival or carnival, and it was like I know it's kind of like dumb and a little bit petty and a little bit odd, but like they were like so out of character because like why would they like be working like they're kind of like lazy and they kind of like they've kind of got that Ed and Eddie mindset where it's like they'll put more work into a scam or scheme to get $20 than to actually like get a job where they can like make like some actual money regularly, you know. And it was like they were trying to set up this carnival or whatever, and it was like, yeah, 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 this isn't them at all. This is, they're totally out of character. I don't like this at all. So it's like, yeah, kind of like said like, yeah, I guess the show isn't for me anymore, you know. It's kind of sad, kind of sad. So let's see what 22 is. Pikachu's trainer, Ash, aka Satoshi. Something Brighter Than the Sun 2025 anime. One of three for Tien I. Tien Shinhan has like three eyes. Oops. I don't have it scrolled down so you can't even see. Okay, that's better. Um. Fire across would be a tech company that's name starts with A, then S, and is a four-letter word. I doubt it, although I think I heard there was a Pokemon stage play like made in like New York or Broadway or somewhere like that in the 90s or whatever. And I think they like actually said that he's his dad in that play, but I don't think they ever did that in any of the official media, you know? Be crazy if they actually like canonize that, you know? Three down. Where to watch movies in Tokyo, example given. I don't know. First letter is G, blank, then I, then D. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I know what this is. That's guide. Because you can like look in a guidebook or a website or an app about like where you can like watch a movie in Tokyo. I actually did watch a movie once in Tokyo. I think it was a pre-cure movie, but I forgot which one. Like whichever was the pre-cure that was airing like around 2017, 2018, 2019, like around that time period. I know that's 3 different years, but yeah, I want to say it was one of the all-star movies where it had like everyone. It wasn't just the actual series movie. So five across. Wait, ASUS? I didn't know ASUS was from Taiwan. Learn something new. And the last one is before poetically. I don't know actually. Mm, yeah, don't mind me, chat. I'm doing a little bit of a thinking dance because I don't know what this last one is. So it's S that's brighter than the sun. Mm, but I feel like it'd be easier if I figure out like what before poetically was. Mm, because I want to say like before poetically that probably be ago, like far for a long time ago type thing. Oh, the village people, nice. So, chat, I'm gonna ask your help. What do you think this could be? 9 across before poetically. 3-letter word begins with E, starts with E. Or wait, that's the same word. I mean, starts with E, ends with E. Air? I'm gonna have to take your word for it. I've never heard that one. Like error sounds like error. Could be right, could be wrong. Let's try it out. Okay, sure. That was the answer, I guess. Air as in the break of the nice. Thank you. I got help, but still, this is one of the few times I've gotten everyone right, you know? In the Navy, they want you, they want you, they want you as a new recruit. I know it's like stereotypical as hell, but I really, really like the village people, you know? Thank you for the headpads. Thank you, thank you. Oops. Go back. Now, where is da 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 da? See, this is why you can't miss one of these because it gets confusing finding the ones that you missed if you like missed it, you know? Like, where's the editor's name? Because like clicking his name is kind of the easiest way to like find all of the crossword puzzles. Moonstruck man on a Mashima. They want you. They want you as a new recruit. They want you. They want you. They want you as a new recruit. Me too, Oomfie. Me too. Jack Dempsey. I should probably know their name already. You know. Crunchyroll puzzles. They want you in the Navy. So winding waves. Da da da. 10 by 10. Okay, chat. We're gonna take. Let's see. Let's take like 10 minutes so I can stretch, hydrate, do a bunch of other stuff. So, 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 be right back. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, chat. I'm back. So, mm, chat, how do you feel about the new Pokemon starters? I don't have a Switch 2. I don't have like a regular Switch, but like I don't know. I feel like I might give Game Freak another chance because that I can't remember its name, but that Fire Pomeranian they have in the new games, it's really really cute looking. I like it so much. I think its name is like Pom Bomb or something. They look kind of cute, but no strong opinions. That's fair. Are you not as big of a Pokemon fans anymore, or you want to see some evolutions first before you get too invested? It is a very good doggo. I think it looks super super cute. A lot of people like think it like looks super cute and like they don't want it to be like a lot of the other starters. They fire starters. They want it to like stay on four legs, but honestly, I don't care. Like there's like nothing stopping you from like not evolving the starter. Yeah, it'll probably be weaker, but still. Let me get some more water. Also, ad break starts in about 4 minutes, 48 seconds. I think it's like Pom Bomb or something, because I see Pombom. Top four Yoko Leonard. Wouldn't that be Bikini? Because four down. I will probably check it out eventually. I rarely play the Pokemon games when they're fresh and new, but I always enjoy them though. That's fair. That's fair. I kind of got out of playing Pokemon after Sword and Shield because I don't know. Sword and Shield felt like a massive downgrade for me, and like the whole DLC and not having all the Pokemon really kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. So it's like maybe someday, but not anytime soon. So 5 down, fans number one ship. That probably ATP, right? No, that feels like 5 down should be ATP, but like it's not an A. But then again, it wouldn't be. Wait, wait. Let's try the Pokemon for one first. BOM. Oh, wait, is that Pom Bomb? I should know this because that's like super topical. Also, speaking of like topical, right? The secret of where the One Piece was hidden in real life. Cause they like, I think Oda he like wrote down what the One Piece is in a mini treasure chest and like buried it at the bottom of the sea in like Odaiba, Japan. And it's like, Oda, I like you. You're like, I don't see eye to eye with him all the time, but I kind of feel like someone should like really tell him how crazy people are about like finding stuff on the internet because like this was like forever ago, but like someone in chat has to like remember this. But you remember that it was I think it was like before Trump became president or a little bit before or like during the first time, but like that he will not divide us thing, whether they had like a flag or like a board or whatever. They kept finding that flag, so it's like you the internet's crazy. They can like find anything using the smallest amount of clues. I know the Switch version walks the line between console and handheld. I'm not a huge fan of the version division on console games. Fair, 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 fair. That is another good reason for like them not to not to like not be super on board with like future Pokemon games. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I want to say within 24 hours. Wait, it wasn't Odaiba? I thought it was Odaiba. I want to say between 24 hours, maybe not even 24 hours. But Well, I want to say maybe even 12 hours. They like kind of already figure out like where it was basically, because like someone like ran the I think call sign or the serial number for the boats and like the company that runs the boat, like what are their normal routes, and like they got like a good estimate of like where it would be. So it's like, Oda, you gotta know better. Like I know you're old, but like I know you gotta know better than that, you know? I thought Two Down was like Odaiba, but I guess I could be wrong. Because I really like version exclusive. Really like the most quaint idea of needing to actually have a friend, but DLC Pokemon that's just yeah. Yeah, that who do you think you're talking about? I literally stopped playing Pokemon because of DLC Pokemon, you know. And like a lot of people are like, but yeah, the older ones had DLC Pokemon too. We had to go to like Walmart or GameStop, but yeah, that was like different though. That was like free, and like I want to say Ruby Sapphire, not Ruby Sapphire, XY Sun Moon. Like you didn't even have to go to GameStop anymore. You could like do it through a 3DS online or whatever. So it's like, yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't have any problems with them doing DLC for the games, but like, please don't gate lock the Pokemon behind all that. You know, like, it's cool having like a new region or whatever, but like, I don't know. You know, I feel like it could have been done a lot better. You know. So three down, Ryuko of Kill la Kill. That's like Matoi. Hmm. Exactly, exactly. Mm, top four. She wears a scarf and she has a bikini top, but did they think a bikini the scarf is a boa? So I feel like boa would fit for four down, but like that's incorrect. Mm, food for the something 20 feels like it would be mine, but Mind. Maybe that fits, maybe it doesn't. Nope, it's not mine. Well, so many red marks today. Mm, propeller boat, boat propeller, or barely passable grade. Okay, now I don't know this one at all. Only one I'm kind of like focused on is the fire starter, and I don't even know how to spell its name. So, mm, Jinten starter. Mm, old R&B artist. In Hoppers and Mobile Suit Gundams, Hathaway's Sorcery of the Nymph Cersei. I still need to like watch like the Hathaway movies because like the first one came out last year or the year before, and the newest one, no, the last one came out year before last, and then the second one came out last year. I want to say, don't know if they're gonna make a third one, but still, I've heard they're interesting. I heard they've kind of like brought a lot of fans back into Gundam, which is nice. Love to see that as always, but I don't know. I've never liked Hathaway as a character. He's kind of annoying and kind of creepy. Like I mostly know him from the Char's counterattack movie, and like I don't know, that felt like a bunch of his scenes were kind of just character assassination. You know, try to make him look as bad as possible. Make another recording. That's probably retake. Um, Retape. Okay, felt like retake could have been it. But I guess they want to be more specific and go with retape, not retake. Mm, Barely passable grade. Licorice favorite spice. Nutmeg? No. Gnarly shortly. Okay, finally an easy one. 34 across is NES. Mm. So every once in a while they put a little bit of like slang as the answer for a crossword. With all these Pokemon related questions, I mean clues, it feels like they're trying to say Pokemon fans are eating good. Cause let's see. 19 down is EATING. Told you, told you. File sequence AEIOU. I'm struggling with a cross today because normally a cross is the easier one and down is the harder one, but feels opposite today. Apri English voice of Kobeni and Evan maybe EVEN. 100 meters and a 100 say. Not sure. Better chances. Stakes. Or wait, no, it'd be odds, right? Odds, yeah. Older sister in Japan, casually. Probably One. No? Or is it Ane? Nope, that's not it either. What writing's finished. Sadly, I need my ears to make some work calls. Otherwise, give them to me all day. Love listening to talk about shows that you watch so much. Oh, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your work, and I'll see you later, okay? Stream's probably going to be going for a while longer because still got to finish this and Scrandle, then the anime though. So, yeah. Opposite of description. Hmm. Hmm. Since January 1st. Back if I can. Hope you have a lovely day. Thank you. Maybe it's Palm Bon with an N. Okay, let's with an N. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the stretch. And I'll hydrate too. Also, thank you for the headbets also. Old French card game. I know a few card games, but I don't know specifically where they're from. Just card games are card games to me, you know? Although, the only French card game I can think of right now is Busan Memo, which is it's like an old French card game where like it's memory, but like instead of shapes or objects, whatever, it's like you've got to boots on memory. It is a card game where you have to guess like which is the left boob and which is the right boob, and that's how it's like memory, but you're like using different breasts basically. Crazy, you know. Counterpart of a semi uke. No, 10, tough. Barely pressable grade. Liquor spice. Fridors. Well, I'll be gnarly shortly. Why is this week so hard? Wise Counselor and the Trojan. Mm, it's rough, rough, rough. Mm, lead into death. Mm, mm, feels like this is one of those crosswords that pop up every few weeks where it's like ungodly hard for some reason. 26, 26 enemy. Passable grade. C minus? It's gonna be something minus. No? No, F isn't passing. C? No. Last time started. Well, I'll be January 1st. Just since January 1st. New Year's Day? Oh my god. Okay. This one's kind of annoying me and it's unusually hard, so we're probably going to start using our reveals on the red spaces because, yeah. Since Jan. Oh, that's dumb and really specific. Since January 1st, that means year to date. Mm-hmm. 7 down. Food for the soul, I guess. Mass production automobiles used by the Oh, Saku, duh. How'd I miss that one? Seven is I don't know, but let's see. What's 90? Aries? 15 across is barely passable grade. A plus maybe? D? D? Is a D plus actually passing? Because I thought like all D's and F's were like failing and C was like the bare minimum. Or is that just the kid with strict parents mindset? Crazy, crazy bee starts out. Liquor spice. Well, I'll be. Wise counselor. Boa? No? Top for Yoko Littner. Someone who must have something. Wait, 6 down, someone must have. I think that's going to be needy because Need. Need-er? But I don't think that's an actual word. Kind of cross. Spades. S-P-A-D. That's not it. Licorice Spice. Frida's Hats. Gnarly. Shortly. This one's really hard. This one's really rough. Lead into death. French card game. Last letter's E. Got A in the middle. No. Does Rumiko Takahashi have a season called Ako? Don't think she does, but it's got my liquid flavored spice. Licorice flavored spice. Grass type Pokemon. Well, I'll be Gnarly shortly. Wise Counselor. I feel like 22 should be Evan, perhaps. Also, hello, Rethro. How's it going? How is your day going so far? Hope it's going well. I'm getting bent over by this crossword puzzle because if you don't know, like when you like type in a wrong answer, it like appears red, like the letter will be red, and then they'll have like an X at the top. I've been getting a lot of these wrong, and it's like really messing me up, you know? It's been going fine. I'm happy to hear that. Also, good job on 7 punch ins. Good job, good job, good job. Wait, I think I know what 30 down is because, like, elder sister in Japan, casually, if it's not Ane, because like Aneki is an older sister, One is also older sister. It could be like Ne, like N-E-E, I mean N-E-E. So that's technically it too. Okay, right. That was right. That was right. DDD, no name. Like the deck. Music to duel by. News music to duel to. Oh, it's Doro Hedoro. You told me about that series forever ago, but I never got into it. After this JoJo song plays, I'll listen to that song next, okay? 100 meters. Save description. Old French card game. Liquor Spice. This is really messing me up because, like, first I thought they were trying to trick me with 4 down, might making me think it's Boa, but like, when I think of top from Yoko Littler from Gurren Lagann, I think Bikini Top. But like, it's 3 letters and it's B blank A, so yeah. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Ariev. One who must have something. Maybe it's Needy. Does Needy have 2 Ds? No. Mm, okay, give me a hint. What's this one? It's needy. Oh wait, needy has three E's or not? Mm, neither. I don't think that's a real word, but whatever. Sure. Okay. Mm, by the way, Doro starts on April 1st. No, it's not April Fool's joke. Did they at least make a did they treat the announcement like it was a joke just to mess with people and like it's a legitimate announcement? Because like I think like Yakuza did that when they did when I want to say like a Dragon was gonna come out, so like they treated it like it was gonna be a fake game. There's a trailer for it. I'll have to check it out later. Mm-hmm. Assemble a cosplay in a way. Pride sequence. New Wonder of the World. Looked like a serious announcement. Oh, okay. Still, I would have like done it as a troll just to mess with people, and then like announce the next day. Yeah, then like yeah, we got season 2 actually come out. Don't worry about it. I like this. This is killing me. I don't know what they want me to do for 4 down, so let's try. Just tell me what the answer is. Reveal that square. Of course. Obviously, Yoko wears a bra and not a bikini. Sure, why not? Whatever. It's really dumb though. If I remember, DDD is the song from the Doom gameplay outro. Was it really? I've never like really gotten into Doom. I played it once on stream and didn't like it because I don't know. I've never really gotten into those like 90s boomer shooters, you know? Mm-hmm. Watch the Dorohedoro outros. Post it in the Discord in the anime part of the Discord now and watch them. Because like if you tell me to do that now, I'm probably gonna forget after streaming now. Liquor's favorite spice. Broder's hats. Grass starter. Well, I'll be. Wait, Trojan War. I think that was like Romans. Wasn't there a Roman general named like Nero Deus or something? Or am I just confusing them with like Emperor Nero? That feels like that could be it. Nope, that's not it. Mm, mm, I have no idea why this week's is so hard. Because I haven't gotten this many wrong in a while. 24. But I want to say 22 down will be Evan, Evyn. Sounds like an actual person's name. Nope, that's not their name. Even the V was wrong. I'm gonna go soon. So have fun with your crossword. I'm trying, but I'm really suffering right now. I hate getting this many wrong, you know? Mm, 5 down. Oh, OTP, I guess. Mm-hmm. Okay, more help. What's this one? Real square. Ryan? Huh. 28 across, gnarly, rad, sure. It's the 90s radical, totally cooler, totally cool crosswords. 25. Rate, maybe? Mm-hmm. 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 31. Opposite of description. Second word is S. Shortly. In shorts. 21 down. Pride sequence. Cheer, maybe? Cheer? Mm, nope, it's not cheer. Mm. Chat, I don't want to do this again so soon, but I'm going to take like a 15-minute break so I can hydrate because like this is kind of getting annoying. So be back in about 15 minutes. Hmm? Where'd the music stop? Um. Uh-oh. Okay. No idea what happened, but I'm still losing my mind because remove this. I don't have words. Crosswords like never been this difficult, so it's like, what am I even supposed to do? Like, I think I'm like out of choices, or I'm out of questions I know how to answer, or I can actually process of elimination get the answer from, because like I barely paid attention to the Pokemon name releases. Like the only one I like really hyper focused on was like Pom Bomb, because it's a cute little Pomeranian fire dog. Like I know Pokemon has a lot of fire dogs, but like this is the cool looking fire dog, or this is the cool looking fire dog of now, of today. Old French card game. Hmm. I want to say Carte is like what, Carte with a K, or a C is Spanish, but mm, not sure. Rumiko Takahashi manga. When I think of Rumiko Takahashi manga, I can think of like Urusei Yatsura, Inuyasha, Rinde. What else has she done? She's done some other series, but I can't think of a three-letter series that ends with O, or any three-letter series that she's done. Well, Lum counts, but like technically Lum isn't the name of the series. It's Urusei Yatsura, so yeah, yeah, yeah. Licorice Spice. Who kn- I'm gonna guess like licorice spice is something something seed, or something something weed. I think it's most likely seed. Yeah, it's seed. What's 18 down? A symbol comes. Bet, maybe. I doubt it's set, but could be close. Maybe, maybe not. Oh wait, I think it might be seam, because I want to say the grass starter from the new Pokemon games is like Brompt. No, or no, Brow, because it has like the big. It's a grass. It has three leaves as its eyebrows, and this one is, that means this one is so. Bum 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 bum. 16 across is common email judgment PDF file. Mm, Borders, hats, ear flaps, maybe. See, this is why like it's good to step away from video games when you struggle out a little bit, because like you can give your mind a little bit of a chance to reset and reacclimate, and then boom, you can do it next time. Still hate seeing all these reds all over my crosswords, but you know. Mm-mm-mm. Pride sequence. Wait, LGBT. Mm, mm. I doubt that's it. Might be, but like, I don't know. Mm, Once counselor shortly. Well, I'll be. I don't know what kind of spice that they use to make licorice. It's gonna be some kind of seed that like ends with an I, and it's a three-letter word. I want to put mm, seed that begins or ends with an I. Can't think of one offhand. Lead into death. Mm, Wait, ocean? So I think like they hit like the One Piece at Odaiba, but like I okay, so I guess I overthunked that one. That's I guess my issue. Old French card game, cartes. A carte? Du carte? I doubt that's it, but whatever. Oh, Mao. I've heard of that series, but like I have no idea what Mao is even about. Mao. Lead into death. Aniseed. Okay, close enough. Good enough. Lead into death. So permadeath, like Fire Emblem. And the French card was Ecart. Pride sequence. New Wonder of the World. I want to put Kisa, but because I want to say a bunch of characters are named after structures. Because there's like Ferris named after Ferris wheels. I want to say there's a character named Eiffel, like Eiffel Tower, but it sounds like that might be wrong. I could be right, could be wrong. Well, I'll be. Vice Counselor. Nesco. Nessie. Okay. Give me View Square. Nesto. LGBTQ. See that like I rarely hear anyone say use Q. I usually hear people use plus, either that or like the full acronym. So it's like, yeah, that should have been my second choice, but you know. Geniq, Genia. Opposite of description. Answer maybe? 29 across is shortly. In a bit, sure. In a bit. Mm. 27, will I be Get Out? 23. Pizza, like the tower, is like Piza. I don't think it says like T. Could try an I, but Nope, no I. All right, what was there instead of the I? Um, G. Well, I'm sure. Ad break starts in about 1 minute, by the way. Nestron, Pitor. Okay, what's this one then? Real square. Petrie? New wonder of the world. Petrie? Petri dish? Petro? Oh, mm, I'm not sure. $31 down. Opposite of description. Answer. Okay, what's the last one then? Gekwa. How was I supposed to get 31 down? Because, like, 31 down is. Oh, down here, duh. Opposite of description. ASC, that really doesn't give me any clues to, like, what it could have been. So, yeah. Hmm. Okay, so both crosswords done, and we have the strand, but we have the strand or any guesser. Mm, which one do I want to do first? Scrando's always fun and lights. Let's do that because I'm still like annoyed, like what happened here exactly, you know? February skin is here. It's not February anymore. It's March. That means you gotta pull out your blue colors, you know? Bonus round. Loaded pulled pork waffle fries. Let me move this around so you can see this a little bit better. Um, that looks a little bit better. So loaded barbecue or waffle fries, or herring and onion fish brochure. Still don't get the appeal of fish brochure. I'm not German enough for that, but like I do like fish, but that doesn't look cooked enough. I'm sure it's prepared in some kind of way like sushi, because I mean it is just fish, German fish, or German sushi. So yeah, but if I had to pick one, I'd go with the loaded pork. Chips with Nutella, ew, or burger with mustard. Eat. Wait, is that mustard or is that cheese? I mean, maybe chips with Nutella, but like I don't know. Potatoes are pretty neutral, so it's like I don't know. It's probably like similar to cookies or whatever. You can like you can give it a different flavor profile, like whatever you depending on whatever you put around it. So I mean, chips with Nutella might taste good. Not my kind of choice, but it's whatever, you know. What's this button do? Tells you what it is. Chat, we want to like do in hell mode where it's like we don't know what the items are. We just go based sold off of vibes. Because I mean, like, if I didn't see that it said chips with Nutella, if I had to guess what this was, I'd have to assume it's like French fries with some kind of gravy, a darker than normal gravy. Because I mean, this looks like chocolate, but I'd be like, no way they'd actually put chocolate on French fries, right? But Nutella, that's chocolate and hazelnut, I think. But let's go with burgers, because sure, why not? Eh, fair. Left is some kind of ham sandwich. Right is fried pickles, fried hot dogs, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. Mm-hmm. But let's go with fried, whatever this is. Ooh, onigiri or British food. Chat, which would you rather have? Stadium food or stadium food Japan? It's kind of an obvious choice, but still, I'd love to go with stadium food Japan. And that was the correct answer. Some kind of pizza and a pint. And this one looks like pulled pork with cheese on a roll with some veggies, maybe. This does look pretty good. I would eat this, you know. The cheese doesn't look super high quality, but it looks like would like hit the spot right, you know. Ooh, 87. That looks like a sausage roll or a hot dog and a beer. People do love their sausage rolls, and I appreciate them like using the big meaty sausages for this hot dog, because it's kind of really poking and bulging out. You know, the hot dog is to the bun, so it's like you're getting a lot of meat in every bite. You know. But I'm gonna go with sausage roll, because I mean, who doesn't like a sausage roll? Sad pie or some tacos. Also, this picture is kind of at a bad angle, because it feels like it's just British food is so weird that like you can just put it on the side of a wall and it'll just stay there. You know. I get this is probably a table bench, but still, that's funny. Tacos. Mm, this side looks like it's some kind of gravy, roll, cheese, and barbecue meat, or What kind of meat? What kind of meat am I thinking of? Gyro meat. Other side's a pie, peas, and yeah. Either one of these super good looking. I want to go with this because it does look slightly better than this. Because I mean, one, this is like a really bad picture because they already start eating into it. Oh wait, that's not even gravy at the bottom. That's probably just the bottom of the bowl. Yeah, you barely get anything in it. I have no idea how much it costs, but probably the risky move. But let's go with the pies, peas, and potatoes. The three peas. Oh wow. So this one is roll, pickle, ketchup, and a cut up weenie. This one is just dry weenie with I know what kind of bread this is. I've seen it before, but like Kaiser roll maybe something like that. I don't know exactly what, but like I have seen like this type of bread, but like I don't know, like that hot dog kind of looked like it was like put in the water to like boil for like 5 seconds, and then they just toss it on the bun. This looked like this was actually like grilled to like some kind of decent perfection, you know. And you got your little pickles as a side. Also, hi sweetheart, hi sweetheart. How you doing, Tyler? How's it going? The skin is peeling too. I mean, the skin is technically peeling on both, but I want to say like this one feels it's like more like purposeful because like it has like the scoring marks for the knife, and this one is just I bet this tastes like the mega hot dog anyway because it kind of feels like you know how it has that like really light kind of vibe where it's like it's barely been cooked and it's hot dog that's been cooked in old hot dog water, so it's like this is hot dog number 500 of the day. It's kind of got like it's lost its own flavor, but somehow gained like the watered down flavor of like 500 other hot dogs, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm gonna go with roll, pickle, slice weenie. Mm, I have no idea what this on the right is. It looks like smoked sausage, veggies, gravy, bun. Another side is two dry burgers, like a dry piece of bacon that's been folded in half with dry buns. Like at least with this, you're getting something like it's gonna have like a nice texture from the cabbage and whatever veggies these are, and it's not gonna be super dry because it's doused in gravy. But this literally looks like sandpaper, you know. It's not a burger; it's just made out of sandpaper. So I'm gonna go with this veggie sausage burger on the right. Nice. Ooh, it's like the long turbo glizzy on the left, like with ketchup and mustard. And the other one is what is this? I think I've seen this before. This is the one. It's like the nut mix with like French not French fries. Thing I hate about this site is like I want to call potato chips French fries now, but like because they keep calling French fries chips, and that keeps messing me up a little bit mentally, you know. But after I had to guess, I'm gonna guess that yeah, this does kind of look good, but I mean, this hot dog doesn't look that bad, so I mean, it's a safer bet. It's a lot more sure, you know. Let me drink some more water. Let's go with hot dog on the left. Oof. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I haven't done that well in like a long time. I think if the secret is to do hell mode where you can't see what any of the things are called because like that can like mess up your perception. Because I mean a lot of those like you kind of can't guess exactly what they are exactly. So it's kind of like seeing what it's supposed to be can be more of a detriment than going based off of vibes solely, you know? because I did this one with the item descriptions on. Like, got this one wrong because I picked like the burger over the chips with Nutella. Although that still sounds like a crazy, crazy choice, but whatever. Two was Leber's Cosmel. I'm pretty sure it's a German ham sandwich. Not sure, but whatever. Right side is chips, sausage, curry sauce. They didn't bring up the pickles. Mm, chicken may. Ooh, chicken may onigiri sounds good. That actually sounds really good. Like stadium food, Japan aside, that does sound pretty, pretty good. Pie, double mash, and liquor. Gross. Ew. Pizza and beer. Mm, pork shank cheese sandwich. That's what it's supposed to be. I assumed it was like pulled pork with like tomato and cheese. Didn't know there was like sausage on it too. Still sounds good. Sounds decent. You know, this feels like those not pork sandwiches. Um what's like the one that has like shredded beef and onions and bell peppers on it? Feels like it has that kind of like vibe. Like the porks I mean like the sandwiches from back at like the stadium, like baseball stadium when I was a little kid, you know? Sausage roll. Sausage roll rolls always win, you know? Meat and potato pie. Mm. Vegan tacos. Okay, okay. Surprised vegan tacos got that high because people are always weird about their vegan food. So it's like, yeah. Pie, mash, and gravy. The Mark Light Shake Special. Who? Is that the name of someone on the team or hot dog and kielbasa? Oh, okay, that's why. Because like, it's not just a hot dog; it's a kielbasa. It's a bigger, more girthier, more filling kind of sausage. You know, that's what a kielbasa is, right? Right. Big, 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 fat, thick sausage. Smoked slaw sandwich, double bacon cheeseburger. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Smoked sausage and slaw. Okay, sounds about right. Another one's a double bacon cheeseburger. Yeah, I assumed it was a double. Wait, double bacon. Oh, yeah, it is a double bacon cheeseburger, but like, but you can barely see the cheese over here because like you can only see it like little bit this corner right here and this corner right here, but like cheese is very, very subtle. I'm talking crisps and peanuts. Nice, nice. Either way, it's still like I haven't done that well in like a while. You know, most of the time I usually get like 6 out of 10. It's nice to actually get like a 9 out of 10. You know. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, and a guesser. So which one should we do first? Screenshot, characters, or anecdote? I don't think I've ever actually done the anecdote before. Because I usually do screenshots and characters. But let's start with. It says guess the anime of the day with clues from your previous guesses. Let's do the anecdote last because I guess it tailors it more to you when you actually do more. So, screenshot. Oh, this is not Spirit Away. Princess Mononoke, I think. I'm pretty sure this is Princess Mononoke because this is like Ahu or Haru or whatever his name is from that anime. They're being extra stubborn going with the Japanese name only. Yeah. Princess Mononoke, sure. Looks vaguely familiar, but I don't know. Let me shift this around so you guys can see it a little bit better, chat. Wait, wait. Mm, and none of these three look super familiar. And I'm gonna guess this is a modern Japanese setting, so let's see first clue. Oh, I know what this is. This is the Kong Ming anime, like Paripi Kong Ming, I think. Because this is like the girl, or this is that like one other series where like the girl hangs out with the wizard. Kong, your boy Kong Ming, that's what it's called. Yes, two in a row, chat. Two in a row. I had to get a clue, but still. Screenshot one. Yeah, definitely would have got it if like screenshot three, but still good enough. And let's do three. She does not look familiar. Mm, gray hair, modern Japanese setting, school. If the art style wasn't wrong and the uniform wasn't wrong, I'd guess Love Live, but I don't think she's a Love Live character. I'm kind of a little bit behind on Love Live because they're on their third series because there was the first one, then there was Sunshine, and then there's no, they're in the fourth one, aren't they? I think they're in their fourth Love Live series actually. Um, first clue. He's holding bug repellents. Heavy object, maybe? I doubt it's heavy object. But like he looks like he's in some kind of combat gear and he's like fighting bugs. It might be a comedic scene, might be serious, not sure. I don't know who they are. Cute designs, like the girl on the left the most, but like I'm not sure who any of them actually are, you know? Third clue. Well, there's the second clue. Uh, it's probably not heavy object, but I'm gonna feel bad if I don't try at least. Mob Car Hajimaru Tansaku Eiyutan. Nobody's way up to an exploration hero. My anime. So what's the series about? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Is the site down? It's not loading. It's not loading. Okay then. Final score. Mm, so like it looks like the average score was like 10,000 and something. I'm guessing everyone got Mononoke, but everyone kind of struggles with combing maybe. Mm, uh, nice, nice, nice either way. All right, let's go back to main page. The next game is in 2 hours. Let's see characters. Guess characters. Guessing characters is a little bit. Come on! They really gave us like the easiest one for like Anidol of the day. Luffy or Hime. What's her face from Promised Neverland? Nicholas D. Wolfwood. Come on. Come on. Like they're gonna give me the guess the anime characters and the first one is literally Luffy. What are you doing? Come on. Okay, so let's get the easy ones out. One Piece. Orihime. Bleach. Wolfwood. Nicholas D. Hey, I thought of something. That's like the connection of the day is like for anime though, we've got like Monkey D. Luffy and we've got Nicholas D. Wolfwood. Nice connection, right? Well, 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 well. Wait, how do you spell Neverland? Neverland. This feels like bait because, like, are you supposed to pick Promised Neverland season 2 or just the English title? Because it feels like they've got like separate entries for the type for the season 1, first season, and season 2. But let's go with the English title. Oh, forgot the anime frame. Trigun. I mean, I get that this is level 1, but like, I mean, come on, literally Luffy. I think her name's like Kyoko, I think. I don't remember what her name is, but I want to say she is the main character, but can't remember her name. Ren, maybe? So I want to say she doesn't have a first name. I mean, she only has a first name. She doesn't have a last name. Emma, that's her name. Duh. Other ones were obviously right though. That's Rise Fujikawa from a Persona. Go to the animation. Ano Natsu. The Matsu, and I want to say her nickname in the anime, like her canonical middle name, is like Anal because like she got that nickname when she was a little kid. They didn't know what it meant because her name's like Aneko Naruko or something. Sorry, Anjo or something. Yeah, Anjo Naruko. Not sure the other ones are. I'm gonna put this guy is cute, so let's put D Grayman. She looks familiar, but I need some kind of clue because she's not really doing it for me exactly. Struggling to figure out who this is supposed to be. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. I have like no idea who this is. I have no idea who either one. Round 3 is gonna be rough. Mm, 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 mm. Chat. I wonder, like, if you don't know the name of an anime, you can always put this as the answer if you can't figure it out. It's like Boku no. Ah, they don't have Boku no Pico as an answer you can put in. I remember that used to be like thing people used to troll you, you know. If you didn't know the name of the anime, they just say it was Boku no Pico or whatever, you know. Mm, maybe she's from Kanata. She kind of looks like she's kind of got that Kyoto animation art style. So like, I can't think of which one she's from exactly, but it feels close enough. Strike the blood. Oh, oh, she's from Koi no Katachi. I've never actually seen the movie. I think it's a movie. But I have like read every. I think I own all the volumes of the manga though. Strike the blood, Akatsuki kill, and it was Ano He, not Ano Natsu. Oops, messed my titles up. So Seito Kai Yakuin Domo. I want to say this is a Durara character. I don't know who this is. Crazy design, some kind of teacher. Sure, hell teacher Nube. And she looks familiar, but I don't know what she's from exactly. I'd put Gothic Maid. Gothic Maid is a manga, not an anime. Mm. Hana Wasaku Shiro no Gotoku. Meh. These are definitely wrong, but at least I got this character's series right. This guy, I might have his series right. I'm not sure at all, you know. Just try it and find out. Oh, he was from Reborn. Oh, he's from Kenichi. Maho Shoujo Ikse Oh, Magical. Oh, she's from Magical Girl Raising Project. Okay. Oof, 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 oof. Still double the average score. We still take those. We still take those. All right, chat. We're gonna have to like end here. I'm feeling kind of like I'm feeling a little bit like dizzy or something. I don't know. It's probably that stupid crossword road with can't even speak anymore. Crosswords probably annoying me too much. I feel like a little bit lightheaded, so I'm gonna like end stream here. I really appreciate you all like stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Normally I raid out, but yeah. Let me give you a wait. Let's see. If you want to follow me other places, that's my TikTok that I don't even use anymore. Probably should remove that later. The VODs channel, the Discord server if you want to hang out there. Twitch, Blue Sky, YouTube, etc., 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 etc. Discord again, just in case. Thank you for stopping by, everyone. Have a good day. I'm gonna go take a nap. See y'all later. Bye, 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 bye.